Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. You're watching WION World is One. My name is Priyanka Sharma. We have a news alert coming in at this point from Pakistan. Remember, we've been tracking all the developments in Pakistan, especially the crisis facing the Prime Minister Imran Khan at this point. The alert coming in is that the Prime Minister Imran Khan received another blow as the MQM party, the major coalition partner of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the PTI government, has now struck a deal with the opposition Pakistan People's Party. Remember, the MQM, which has two ministers in the federal cabinet, law and IT, namely Farooq Naseem and Aminul Haq, have resigned. Once again, both the MQM ministers have resigned from the federal cabinet. Some more information trickling in. The MQM sources say that the resignation comes ahead of the press conference that the party is likely to hold today, 4 p.m. local time. We will, of course, bring you all the updates from that crucial press conference with the joint opposition. Moreover, the PMO's office has now confirmed that the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has summoned a special meeting of the federal cabinet on what he's calling the international conspiracy against his government. He has also called on allies to attend the same. Once again, this is a news alert coming in at this point where the MQM party, the two ministers have resigned from the MQM party. Prime Minister Imran Khan has received another blow as the major coalition partner of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government, that is the PTI government, has now struck a deal with the opposition Pakistan People's Party. Two particular ministers from Law and IT, that is Farooq Naseem and Aminul Haq, have resigned. That's the recent information that we have at this point. Further, the MQM sources say that the resignation comes ahead of the press conference that the party is likely to hold at 4 p.m. local time today. We will bring you all updates from that press conference, which will decide the fate of the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan and if he will hold on to power. The next few hours are crucial for the Pak Prime Minister. The Prime Minister's office has confirmed that the Pak Prime Minister has also summoned a special meeting of the federal cabinet later today. Now, to throw more clarity on this news alert and the developments ongoing in Pakistani politics, joining us now is our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik. Anas, thanks for joining us. What's the latest information that you have about the developments on ground, especially with the NQM announcements?
Well, the MQM has said that it's resigning from the federal government, and party sources have confirmed that a very short while back the two ministers from the MQM, Minister Farooq Naseem, who is the law minister, whereas and on the other hand Syed Aminul Haq, who is the Minister for IT, they have sent in their resignations to the Pakistani Prime Minister, signalling their exit from the government coalition and joining or aligning themselves with the opposition. In a very short while from now, as I talk to you, we've officially received the invite as well for the press conference that is to be held today at 4 p.m. Local time by the senior MQM leadership, and it will be held by the convener of MQM, Dr. Khalid Maqbool Siddiqui. Now, coming to the other side, what is very interesting is that this resignation came in simultaneously with the news when Prime Minister Khan has summoned a special meeting of the federal cabinet, and he has also invited the heads of the allied parties to that special cabinet meeting, where he is to show that perpetrated document which has the thread or links establishing to what he believes is a foreign conspiracy against his government. Priyanka?
Absolutely, Anas. Thank you for those updates. Just to follow up to that, what's the government saying in all of this? The ruling government, we know a special meeting has been called from the PMO's office. What can we expect there? And how will it decide the fate of the Prime Minister Imran Khan? I know the next few hours are crucial for him.
Well, the government says that it's not over until it's over, and they'll be fighting until the vote day. That's what the government has been saying, despite of the fact that there have been statements coming in, the number game visibly not in their favor. Even last night, when the reports emerged of a possible seizure of deal or closure of deal between MQM and the opposition parties, even then the government spokesperson were going on local media and they remained in plausible deniability that it's not going to happen. they are very much with us, they're siding with us. So for the government, they're currently in their own bubble, at least prima facie, on the face of it, where they are in plausible deniability that their allies would be voting for them come the day of voting. Having said that, the bigger problem and the bigger challenge remains right now is the number game, which visibly the government is is a minority right now, and it's clearly not in majority. And in case if MQM flips, if MQM goes and it joins with them, then clearly the opposition would be having majority with 177 seats. Priyanka?
And as just a follow-up to that, a final question for all the viewers who are watching from across the world, just simplifying it for them, should the Pak Prime Minister be worried at this point?
Oh, he should be very worried. Not worried. Worried is an understatement because, as I said, he does not have the numbers. 172 is the magic number. As we speak, he has 155 members. This is including the defectors. At least 13 member parliaments of his party have defected or visibly defected. So if we even count those 13, he has 155 members. So and he needs at least 17 of the allied members. Only one party is outrightly siding with him. That is the GDA. That has about five seats. And then we have the PMLQ siding with him as well, with 3 of their seats and 1 from the Baluchistan Awami Party. So that goes takes the number 264. The opposition currently has in their camp 177, being the other 7 seats are still indecisive with regards to MQM. If MQM plans to side with the government, then the government has 171 plus 1 of its members in the reserve. So that goes on to show that they have the majority numbers of 172. In case if the MQM is not siding with them, which clearly, at least for now, they're not siding with the government, then the opposition goes on to clinch that magic number and go beyond that magic number of 172 with 177 seats. That means PTI government or PTI coalition loses its majority. They go into minority, and Imran Khan loses his numbers, and of course the prospects of surviving that no confidence motion as well. Priyanka?
Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik joining us from Pakistan. Thank you so much for all those updates, and thanks for joining us on WION. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.